Yeah, hey, what's up, boys? This is something I wanted to talk about for a while now. Um, but I'm actually gonna just go ahead and say it. Um, okay, Lil Wayne has bought out the Carter 4. For some reason, you got some of these people on site that's saying, wow, this is a great album. It sold 1 million. You know what? So did Pet Rock sell 1 million. I don't understand why an album selling millions nowadays is actually a big deal anymore. To be honest with you, I have to say this. Just because your album sell like what 50,000 copies nowadays doesn't mean the album is good. It's like when you go to a movie and the movie sells what a lot of people hate the Star Wars movie, the Episode 1 movie, but the movie got so much in the box office over the weekend when it first came out. It's because people wanted to see it. People was intrigued by it. People was excited to see this movie. It doesn't mean that the movie was actually fucking good. Now, personally, I am a Star Wars fan. For a lot of people that don't know, I do think the movie does tie in with the other two behind it. You know, Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. But in my opinion, the movie, if it was by itself, stands alone. It's not that great. You know, especially with Jar Jar Binks. But that's a whole different another video, ladies and gentlemen. Um, the problem is that I don't understand why why we're so excited to see Lil Wayne back with another album with the same bullshit that he brought out in 2008. Guess what, Lil Wayne? The shit is tiring now. You saying nigga and I go frosty. Wendy's. How is that rapping? How is that hip hop? How is that good music, ladies and gentlemen? I can come on here and do the same thing, and most of y'all would criticize me, crucify me for how I'm rapping, saying, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But this guy who's all over posters and CDs because the media is controlling your mind, making you think that this guy is a fantastic rapper, that this guy is a fantastic act, and he's the greatest rapper because he won Grammys. For Christ's sakes. Cher won an Oscar, so awards nowadays doesn't mean anything. When Cher won an Oscar, we should have realized that awards are basically bullshit and that they're propaganda. They're the biggest work since pro wrestling and the X Factor and American Idol. And I'm gonna say it on a limb, and I will be talking about those in future videos. But anyway, um, the thing is that frustrates me about this is that his music hasn't gotten better. Jail hasn't made his music better. Jail basically, in my opinion, it made it the same or maybe even worse. You know what I mean? And this is from a guy that wanted to review the album just because I said, you know what? I always come on here. I always shit on Lil Wayne. People in my comment section shits on Lil Wayne. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give the album a try. I'm gonna give it a second. I barely finished the album, and I'm talking about barely. I'm talking about I skipped songs left and right just because. But I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and listen to it. Let me go ahead and do the listen, and let me give this a chance. Let me give it a chance. You know, let me just open up my mind to things and give it a chance. And I mean, I couldn't even like this as a guilty pleasure. And for a lot of people that haven't seen my guilty pleasure video, go ahead and check that out. I would love to hear more of your guilty pleasures. But in my opinion, this is wow. You talking about the worst album I've heard in 2011? This is probably it, ladies and gentlemen. I am not kidding. I am not joking. And I know there's this gag going around that Baby went and Birdman went and bought like 3,000 copies at a store just to 300,000 copies just to get the boost up for the albums. And you know what? It's probably not actually far fetched. I actually kind of do believe it, and all he's gonna do is give it to radio stations to give away for free. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, I am not shocked by that at all. And trust me, it's not unheard of. You know, there have been known that record companies do go out and buy the albums just to boost up the record sales. If you don't believe me, ask some of the artists that can tell you that my album, when the album came out, the record company actually sent people out to buy it just to boost up, just to get the people, you know, just to get publicity for the album. So it's not unheard of, and it's a smart tactic. But when you get the album, you're like, my God, this is wow. What did I waste my money on? Seriously, I wasted my money on this garbage, on this piece of crap. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, guys, ladies and gentlemen, wake up and smell the coffee. This guy is out of date, out of touch, out of time. And seriously. And I know a lot of you are going to say, go ahead and listen to the mix album, listen to the drought. So what? It's the same rapping that he does on his album. The only thing is the beats are different and he can sample more on the mixtape. You know what I mean? Let's just give you a snippet of Lil Wayne's rapping. And I'm not going to read any of his lyrics because I don't want to waste my energy. But here we go. I played Red Dead Redemption, In the Forest, Borat, movies, Truly, Flame, Nigga I'm the Best, Clint Eastwood. You know what I mean? Kanye West. Yes. Nicki Minaj. Sounds like Mary J. Blige. It's the same fucking thing in the whole fucking album. But yet we sit up here and these are the idiot fans. I love these fans. I love these Lil Wayne fans because they come on here and they be like, nigga, Lil Wayne, my dog. I love Lil Wayne. His album is great. Lil Wayne, oh, we from the 17th. He's my dog. So what? I don't give a shit. There's niggas in the Ninth Ward that fucking sucks, and I'll be happy to tell them that. It doesn't matter if he's from your fucking area or lived on the same fucking block, and the guy couldn't point you out for fucking Adam on the street. To be honest with you, he doesn't give a fuck about you and where you lived at in the 17th. He really doesn't give a shit about that. Because if he really did, he would realize that the shit that he's putting out is giving a bad name to the area. No, but he doesn't, because all of this is about fucking money. Just like Young Money, and I, it mind boggles me that people say Young Money is great. It is a great alliance. To tell you the truth, I haven't heard shit from those guys. The only thing I've been hearing is Lil Wayne, Drake, Birdman, and Rick Ross, who I didn't even know, is he even a part of Young Money? As last time I checked, he's not. All of a sudden, now, and then let's fast forward. Let's go. No, let's not fast forward. Let's rewind a couple of years when Lil Wayne was up there playing that 2-note on the guitar on Leather So Soft was the video when he was up there playing those lame ass fucking chords on the guitar like he can actually play an instrument, which I find mind boggling and bullshitty. You know what I mean? But you're sitting up here and then you're playing that, and then all of a sudden you got red flags all over you. Now all we see you is in this tight pink, jeans, and then you and Drake sharing lip gloss on the TV. So I mean, I don't understand it. But yet all these fucking fans are sitting up here and want to criticize people for saying Lil Wayne sucks. It's because it's true. You know what I mean? Oh, he has a Grammy. So what? Guess what? A bunch of jazz musicians got Grammys this year, but I bet y'all don't go ahead and listen to those guys. And jazz music isn't that bad at all. You know what I mean? But then again, telling these people to go look at jazz is like actually telling a welfare queen to go ahead and actually be honest and go look for a job. Just saying. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make to you people is that just because a million copies were sold in 1 week doesn't make the album good. And just because you put Lil Wayne on the wall, and just because they got like 1,000 posters at Walmart of Lil Wayne, and just because you go ahead and see him on every cover of every magazine, which is magazines. I mean, we should have known. I mean, everybody knew the source was bullshit, to be honest with you, and a biased magazine when they put Snoop Dogg on the cover of every fucking magazine for the whole year. So, I mean, but the point is, just open up your eyes, man. Go listen to some good music. There's people out there. There's people that subscribe to me. There's people that I friend on my page that are underground artists that's looking to get signed, that deserves to get signed. Over half of the people, over 99.9% of Young Money that deserves to get a shot that these guys are getting and messing up the hip hop music. You know what I mean? Um, do I have anything else to say about this subject? I really don't. Because how many times can you beat a dead horse, ladies and gentlemen? How many times can I beat in your head that this guy's a fucking idiot and his music is fucking terrible? And you know what? Maybe he should get in a car with Kurt Angle and go on a long road trip somewhere. Like, seriously? And for all you wrestling fans that get that, you know what I mean. But I mean, my God, enough is enough. You know what I mean? Enough is enough. And I have more people to talk about, but I think I'm gonna just end it on this Lil Wayne, and I'm gonna just say, Lil Wayne, you stink. But I mean, time has passed you up. The stuff that you was doing in 2008 is not working in 2011. Sorry, you're basically what the Craig David of music now. Just saying, and that's for all the UK fans out there that get that. But it's over. It's over. Let go. You and Eminem need. And another thing, and this is also just a snippet of Eminem. You and Eminem need to just go ahead and just retire from music and just chill and try to bring artists up and do the best you can in that sense. Because as far as your albums have gone for the past couple of years, I mean, you know what? No, I'm happy you're off drugs, Eminem. I'm happy you're off drugs, Lil Wayne. You know, if you're not doing drugs, congratulations to you. You know, clean a healthy life to both of you. But my God, I mean, seriously, the music is bad and it's fucking terrible. And I'm a consumer of good music, but your music isn't worth buying a CD just to get the CD cover to wipe my ass with in the toilet. And that's just being honest. Your time's up. It's done. You need to go in this right now and just let other people go out there and put out good music. I mean, hell, even Gladys Knight stepped aside to let other artists come through. Fuck, even Diana Ross stopped singing and let other artists come through. So maybe you need to step aside and let other artists come through because your time is done. I'm out. Peace.